Hello and welcome, IT-TVGaming here. In today's episode, I want to show you how to build this treehouse. As you can see, it is a quite lovely design, and it is actually something I haven't done on my channel before, so I'm quite excited to show you this one. And if you want to build along, there will be a list in the description with the requirements, and if you don't, just sit back and enjoy the process. So first we are going to build in the stem. So what you want to do is you want to go out 4 blocks. Then we're going to go in 3 blocks. Then add 2 more on this side. Now we can repeat this again. And we are going to make the stem a little bit asymmetrical compared to the build itself. Okay, once you got that, what you want to do is you want to go up 1 more row. Okay, once you got this tree high, what we're going to do is we're going to go up. Let's help this little guy. Here you go. Okay, now before we go ahead and decorate this part, what you want to do is you want to light this area up. So let's add some glowstone at the center. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to create the basic shape of the tree now. So you want to go in 4 blocks, then go in 2, and then again 2, and then go ahead and fill this in like this. And then once you got this in place, you want to go up 5 blocks in total. Then you want to add 4 more blocks on top. So first let's indicate the windows. So we're going to have only windows at the entrance and the back side. And for the remaining parts, we're going to just fill it all in. Okay, here we go. Now we're going to do the same thing again. So let's go up, and you want to go in line with these blocks. Go. Let's connect these 2 points. We're going to have stairs here, so you can add it if you want to. Just like that. And here we're going to have the entrance itself. Okay, so we are going to go up 4 more blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then again, you can just cover this up. Okay, once you got that in, what you want to do is you want to add 1 more row on the sides going up. Okay, then we're going to go in. Then we're going to go up 4 more again. And you get the idea, we are going to create the same shape. Once you got this area left, what you want to do is you want to add some full blocks. And then on top of it, you want to go up with some glowstone. We're going to go up 4 in total, like this. Then at the sides, again, we're going to go up. And we're going to only do this for the sides. Okay. Go, and then you can just connect these 2 points. Now, once that is in place, you want to light everything up. So I'm going to do it with some glowstone. And over here, we are going to have the entrance itself. So now let's focus on this area. Over here, I'm going to use some birch just to light this up. So let's add some stairs. Then let's add some more wood over here. Now we still need to make this a little bit asymmetrical. Okay, so let's fix this first before we continue. So let's add some blocks just to make this a little bit thicker than it is. Here we go. Now you can definitely add a lot more different blocks, so I'm going to add some fences just to spice things a little bit up. Okay, so let's add some leaves as well, just to integrate this area a little bit more with the surroundings. Okay, and you don't want to overdo it because we want to see, we want to keep the stem a little bit visible, right? So now you can definitely add some stripped dark wood. And you want to use the texture of this as well. Okay, so let's do this first, otherwise it's going to be much more difficult. Okay, now let's focus on this area a little bit more. So let's have another staircase. If you want to blend this a little bit more in, what you want to do is you want to add some fences going up. And then we are going to add lanterns just to light it up as well. Okay, let's add some more leaves. Here we go. Now you don't have to overdo that. Okay, let's add some spruce stairs and let's go all the way around. Okay, then we are going to add some stairs again. And after that, we are going to add some fences. I actually forgot this area. Now, the top is not going to be visible, but we're going to fill this in just because it's going to give us some indication about the branches itself. Here we go. Now, let's leave that as it is. So once you got this, we still need to decorate this. Now, like I said, we're going to mainly focus on the front side because the other sides are not as relevant, well, in my opinion, because it's surrounded by other trees. Okay, then on the sides, just want to go up. Now, what you want to do for this side is quite simple. You want to go up with some fences and over here as well. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing over here. Now, first you want to add some stairs, and after that, you can go up again. Here we go. As simple as that. Now, if you want to, you can make the same decoration for the remaining sides, but like I said, I'm going to make it as easy as possible, so I will leave that out. Okay, now one more row. Here we go, and let's go ahead. Let's place this. Okay, now let's place some trapdoors, and you want to open it up as well. Let's actually fill this in. Okay, now let's smooth out the entrance a bit as well. So now, if you want to, you can even add some spruce trapdoors just to make a simple door. Okay, so let's repeat it on the back side. Okay, once you got that in, what you want to do is you want to place some gates and open it up. Okay, after that you want to take some leaves and we are going to place it in, just like so. Now I'm going to place some birch trapdoors. I will get rid of some of these at some point because we're going to add in the branches as well. But first, let's finish this as it is. Okay, and this, let's just surround this with some leaves. It doesn't really matter. Here we go. Now don't worry too much about that. First, let's add some branches. Now, what I really want to do is I want to indicate everything first. So one thing I know is I want to have one going up and then another one coming a bit down over here. So I will start on this point, go in. Now you don't have to do it perfectly. It doesn't really matter as long as you use different heights. So if this is going to be this high, I want this maybe starting from this point and then going up. Let's go up maybe even more, just like that, just to use a different height. And then we can have a taller one on this side. And the reason why I'm using two is because it makes it easier when you place the leaves in. Okay, so if that's the second, let's... And don't worry about the front side, we're going to add some leaves in front of it. Okay, now let's go ahead and have another one. Maybe going down a bit. Over here. Okay. We can have this going back up. Just like that. And then maybe connect this. Okay, and after that we can go up again. Now, like I said, you don't have to make this perfect. Okay, so let's start off with this. And the top side is going to be much taller, obviously. Okay, now what you want to do is quite simple. You want to add some leaves, and this process is going to take a while. Let's add another one going up over here. So this is a bold placement, but the reason I do this okay, so now let's place in some leaves. And we are going to place it randomly. Okay, now as you can see, I have decided to place some leaves and then leave some empty space. And you just want to slowly fill this in. And of course, we are going to add some different leaves at some point. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to add some diagonal leaves going down. Do the same thing over here. Again, you want to do the same thing on the back side, so let's have another trunk, well, another piece going back and up. There we go. Now we can maybe add one over here as well. Okay, now we are going to do the same thing over here. So the first one is going to be at this corner. So let's get up and then go in, maybe up again. And you might want to do the same thing over here. Just go back and in, maybe it doesn't really matter. Okay, now we're going to add some more leaves. As you can see, otherwise this looks so flat. So let's add some more leaves and let's see how far we can get. Now, if you got the main area in, what you want to do is connecting these 2 points as well. Okay, so I'm going to add some different kind of leaves as well. You can do the same. I'm going to use the flowering azalea and the mangrove leaves just to add some more structure. Okay, so let's add some light over here as well. So I'm going to use the chain and some lanterns. Now the reason why I do this is because I want to look at lovely at nighttime as well. So okay, so let's go ahead and let's connect this as well. Now I want to add some lime glass just to highlight this greenery a little bit more. I'm going to hide some glowstone in here as well. Another thing I want to do is I want to decorate this a little bit more with adding some flower pots. So I will add a flower pot followed with a blue orchid. And maybe let's do it over here as well. Okay, so let's add some yellow glass as well. But I want to hide this a little bit more than the green. Here we go. Okay, and I'm going to add some roses over here. Okay, so let's move in and let's start working on the interior a little bit as well. Now, first thing first, we need a staircase. So let's go down. Here we go. Now, I am not going to use this whole area. So now once you got this, you can just fill this in just to even it out. And after that, we're going to replace the floor. And I'm going to use the stripped spruce wood for this. Okay, now to make use of this area, we need a staircase. So what we're going to do is we're going to use a ladder. Let's add one going here. Here we go. Then we are going to use this as a storage area. So let's fill in the sides. Here we go. After that, you can take your barrels and place it in. Here we go. So we got our storage on top of this. Now we can add some more chests just to spare some time. Okay, so let's add it over here as well. Okay, we got our... Okay, again, let's add some barrels. Followed with some bookshelves. And once we're at this point, you want to... Okay, then add a lantern just to... Then add a lantern just to light this up. Okay, then we're going to add some full blocks. Okay, then add 2 trapdoors. And then place a bed over here as well. Then just to light it up, we're going to use some glowstone. Then again, you can add some stairs, followed with some barrels, and then again add some more stairs, just to cover it like this. And you can do the same over here. Okay, let's place a crafting table, followed with an anvil. Then on top of this, you can just add a campfire. Here we go. Now you can definitely decorate this a little bit more, but I'm going to keep it as it is. I'm actually very happy with how this one turned out. You can even add some vines just to integrate this a little bit more with the exterior. But anyway, hopefully you all enjoyed this, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe. Have a nice day, and see you the next time.